What is up? It's NFL Week 5. I'm Ryan Weisse, and this is Club Fantasy's top 5 Thrive prop bets for the week. We're actually going to change things up this week. In the past, I had given you my top 5, what we called big swings from the main slate. And to be honest, I was doing you a disservice. This game we play is hard enough to predict as it is, let alone trying to find the things that are less likely to happen and telling you to bet on them. I wasn't winning anybody money, and that's the main goal of these videos. We are still helping you out with the main slate. You'll find the link in the description, and if you check our website, Chris Molina is still making his article every week where he gives you his top 5 picks from the main slate, but these are things that are more likely to happen. He's given you his best guess out of 20, whereas I was always trying to find the things that were less likely to happen that I thought might happen. Long story short, Chris does a great article. I wasn't doing great videos, but that changes this week. There's an entirely new aspect to Thrive called their prop lobby that I haven't talked to you about at all. How the prop lobby works is you can pick 2, 3, or 4 props every week, and you can do multiple parlays of this, if you will. And they pay out depending on how many props you pick that all have to be right. So if you pick 2 and they both hit, they give you 3.6 times your bet. If you pick 3 and all 3 are right, they give you 6.2 times your bet. And if you pick 4 and they all happen to be right, they will give you 11 times your bet. There's good money to be made here. And being frank with you, I did that last week. I made 4 team props. So I made 16 prop bets. I hit on 3 of those 4. So I turned $20 into $165. There's money to be made if you're making the right picks, and that's what this video is going to cover. I'm going to give you my top 5 picks from the prop lobby, and these are a little different than the main slate props. All you have to do is make some combination of these, and you can choose whether you want to go 2, 3, or 4. If you're not familiar with Thrive, please check the link in our description. If you use our promo code CLUB, they're going to match your opening deposit up to $100. The prop lobby clip on the app is on the top left-hand corner. It just says prop lobby. On the web page, it's the 3rd column from the right. It says prop lobby, and it just gives you a little bit different experience than what you're doing with their main slate DFS combo. So let's jump into it. My top 5 picks this week from the prop lobby. These are all overs. You're going to find that to be the case a lot. Who wants to bet on something not happening? So we're going to start with Laviska Shenault going over 58.5 yards. Tennessee is giving up 236 yards to wide receivers. That's the most in the league. Viska had 99 yards in his first game without DJ Chark, and I have him projected at 62 to 64 yards this week. So he's going to go over. Number 2 is going to be Jacoby Brissett going over 235.5 yards against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa gives up the 2nd most passing yards to quarterbacks. They're giving up 330 yards per game. Now, I have to be honest here. Jacoby Brissett has not hit this yard mark at any point this season, but if it's going to happen, this is the type of matchup it's going to happen in. I am actually projecting Brissett for over 300 passing yards in this game, so I think it's a smash over on this one. Number 3 is going to be Dawson Knox over 33.5 yards. And I think this might be the easiest prop to win on this week. If I was doing some smaller 2-player picks, this would be involved in every single one of them. Kansas City is worst in the league to the tight end. They are giving up 87 yards to the tight end. Knox is steadily getting more and more involved in this Buffalo offense. He was able to beat this mark in 3 out of 4 matchups. I have him at 42 yards, almost 10 yards over this over. Easy money here. I love Dawson Knox over 33.5. Number 4 is going to be Corey Davis going over 59.5 against the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta gives up the 13th most passing yards in the entire league. They're giving up 175 of those yards to wide receivers. Corey Davis has went over 90 twice this season. I have him at 68 yards this week against Atlanta. The Jets should have to throw the ball, and Davis and Jamison Crowder are really the only people they're involving in that offense, and I think this is going to be a fun game to see Corey Davis maybe hit over 100 yards again. My 4th pick is going to be Terry McLaurin going over 69.5 yards against New Orleans. New Orleans is what's known as a funnel pass defense. They are great at stopping the run, not great at stopping the pass. all the wide receivers outside of Terry McLaurin for Washington are hurt, and New Orleans is giving up over 200 yards per game to the wide receiver position. So over 69.5 is not going to be an issue for Terry McLaurin. He's been over 60 yards in every game this season, and he's beat this 69.5 mark twice already. I have him at 76 yards on the week. I think he's going to easily beat the 69.5, which is why he's part of my top 5. So those are my 5 picks from the prop lobby. If you check it out, there's a ton of picks in there, but these are the 5 that I think you're going to be able to make some cash on. And what's great about this is we're not even competing against each other. We can all bet this exact same parlay and all just take money from Thrive. Speaking of that, check that link and get that free $100. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit subscribe. Club Fantasy is doing giveaways every time we hit subscriber milestones. We're coming up on 250. We're going to give away some autographed merch. Check that link for Chris's article in the description so you can still try to win some money on the main slate. And that's about it. Good luck this week. And I don't even care if you're playing me because we're all going to win in the prop lobby.